Can we hear the click? We can hear the click. Let's do it. Welcome to today's guided practice session. My name is Adam Maness. Today we are working on something that's just so important for any musician. And this is really one of the things that boosts our musicianship up. Every part of our game, whether it's comping or soloing or playing melodies, playing with other people, having a strong sense of time is so crucial to really be the musician that we need to be on any front. And so that takes work. Like if you're just working on what notes sound good over what chords, or what are my voicing options, or I need to learn this tune in all keys, those are all good. But if you're sleeping on practicing your time, right, getting a strong sense of rhythm and a strong sense of feel and time and groove, then you're missing out on like 80% of what it means to be an actually good musician. You can play some pretty doggone awful lines that feel good and are in good time, and you can really go a long way with that. So let's check it out. Before we get into it though, just want to remind everybody, we're still offering our launch special on my new course, Bebop and Closers for Beginners. We have a link right here. Ian's going to put it in the chat. It's in the description. Check it out. You could save $30. You just have to click the link and it takes the price right off. It's awesome. So check it out. It's been out for a week and it's insanely popular already. People are digging it. So if you're not an Open Studio member or you haven't seen that course yet, go check that out. Okay. Business is out of the way. Let's get down to more business. So we're going to work on our time today. And I have my metronome app, Pro Metronome, ready to go. And we're just going to start at 120 beats per minute. When I bought my first professional synthesizer, it was a Roland XP50 in like 1995 or 6. Every recording that you would make, it would start at 120 beats per minute. So I have this tempo ingrained in my brain pretty severely. So right now I have my rhythm trainer on. It's on for 4/4 time, 3 bars on, 1 bar off. So what I'd like to do is practice just very easily, just counting 1, 2, 3, 4. There's actually a really great Adam Neely video about how human beings internalize rhythm, and that when we count in a very steady rhythm. Even non-musicians, when you go 1, 2, no one goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We tend to, when we count anything, like when we count cars, 1, 2, 3, 4, we stay in some kind of steady rhythm, right? You can count anything in front of you now and you'll just naturally get into a rhythm. So it's something that our biology is really good at vocalizing and counting in time. And it's one way that we use to actually keep track of that. So it's what we're going to work on today. I literally want to start as basic as this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Count with me. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's late. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Better. 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got it. Keep going. It might help to tap your foot, heel down. Use the pad of your foot up front as the pivot point. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. But actually vocalize. Actually make sounds. Don't just do it in your mind. See if you can do this. 2, 3, 4. 1. Even if it's just a whisper. 4. And whatever language, of course, we have people here all around the world. So whatever language you count in, use that language. I'm using English, of course. 3, 4, 1. just rushing a little bit. If you're rushing or dragging, notice what you're doing. Okay, one more time. Okay, so let's add in some music to this. This is a rhythm from Art Blakey's Ping Pong from his live album, Ugetsu. This is all it is. And so we're going to add this rhythm. It's a C major 6/9 chord, right? I just have a C in my left hand, and my right hand I have A, D, and G. You can do whatever C major chord you want to do. I'm doing a C major 6/9, C, A, D, G. And then I'm doing like a dotted quarter note, eighth note, up to D flat, and then back. And then that second time, we do this. 1, 2, 3, and 1. And we do it to this. 3, 4, 2, 2, 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Still vocalize. 2, 3, 4. Count to 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Good. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. You got it. Keep going. Keep going. Vocalize. Count to 4. Play that rhythm. Good. Even if you're just whispering, keep singing 1, 2, 3, 4. Just speaking 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 1. 2, 4. One more time. All right. It's challenging, right? Even just that one bar, you have to internalize that rhythm. But actually physically counting to 4 is a big help for this, especially when we're training ourselves. Okay, we're going to go next level here. We're going to play 2 bars. We're going to do 2 and 2. 2 bars on, 2 bars off. Let's just start by vocalizing our count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. This is where it gets real. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. My foot is tapping with my heel down, which is very important actually for me. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Good. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Rushing a little bit. Just going to add some space. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Last time. All right, let's add our rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. Still vocalizing. Got it. You got it. You got it. Keep going. Pay attention to where you come back in with the click. If you're early, add a little more space in between each count. Keep your vocalization going. Keep counting to 4. One more time. All right. How'd you do? Is this your first time trying something like this? Because it can be tricky if you haven't worked on this. So let's try the same thing. This is the exact same time. We're going to have the click. So it was at 120 beats per minute. Let's put it at 60 beats per minute. And we're going to do, instead of 2 bars on, 2 bars off, we'll do 1 bar on and 1 bar off. And we'll see how far we can stretch this. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Count with me. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Vocalize the count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. My foot is now tapping at the quarter note that we're hearing instead of all 4. So really it's at the half note. 3, 4, 1. But I'm still counting in that old quarter note of 120. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. And this is actually a great way to practice with your foot at half speed and your mouth at quarter notes. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's rock solid for me. It feels really easy. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So practice your foot with the metronome, but count in what would be eighth notes. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. What you're doing here is subdividing. And 2, and 1, and 2, and 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Let's do this, but with triplets. Let's see what we can do with triplets. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2. Okay, I'm dragging my triplets. 2, and 1, and 2, and 1, and 2, and 1, 2. That's good to know. And if we ever have to do a song that's in 12 at this tempo, which we will, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4. Dragging. 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now let's go back between triplets and eighth notes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and triplets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, eighth notes, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So just to stop real quick and explain why we're doing it this way, this is a great exercise because when we are soloing, like at a tempo like this, you know, you'll often have maybe an issue in going from triplets to eighth notes and speeding up or slowing down either one. So this is a great way to just toggle between triplets and eighth notes. Is an excellent way to kind of keep it going. Some people are making some wise comments on here that it would be easier to do if I wasn't counting as well. So I'll give you more room here. I'll do the first one with you and then I'll let it go. But let's toggle between eighth notes and triplets. Meanwhile, my foot the entire time, again, is heeling down on the 1, dun, dun. It's almost like a big movement that helps keep me on course. So let's start with eighth notes. And then we'll do 1 4-bar phrase with eighth notes, then 1 with triplets, and then we'll just kind of loop that for a while. So I'll count the first one, and then I'll let you guys have it. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, triplet, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. You got it. Eighth notes. Triplets. Eighth notes. Triplets. Eighth notes. Triplets. Ooh, rush that. And 2, and 3, and notice how much space is needed for those eighth notes going between the two. Okay, let's go up another level. This is where it gets really fun. We're going to go 1 bar on. We're going to go 3 bars off. It's a lot of space. Let's see if we can keep our eighth notes on course, right? So keep that foot going on the 60 beats per minute. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Excuse me. And then keep our vocalization going. 1 and 2 and or 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, right? And this is going to be tough. We're going to have 3 whole bars off. So let's see what we got. Let's see how good we can keep it. See how good we can line it up. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. I was rushing a little bit. 4 and 1 and 2 and find that space and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and Oh, 2 and pull the back too much. 4 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. You try it. Keep it steady. Keep that foot steady. Woo. Keep at it. All right, let's do triplets. Triplet, triplet. 1, 2. Ooh, dragon. Got it that time. Got it. Keep those triplets going. Stuff. Last time. All right. So it can get even, we can go even deeper in that. We can extend and extend and extend and really try to make ourselves very, very aware of the tempo we're playing. Let's try to add some actual playing to this. So it's going to be tough. So we'll start just with a right there. 4. So go back to thinking about eighth notes. Someone asked on here, George asked on here, what's the advantage of letting the ball of the foot rather than the heel be the fulcrum? I think for most pianists, it's a more natural movement of our leg. I think if you play, if you stand and play, maybe the tapping of the toes is easier. But I think actually even that, the great players I see usually are tapping their heel. And I think it's because we have a connection between our sit bones and that heel, and as opposed to kind of a flimsy connection to tapping our toes. It's a great question, and really it's whatever works for you. But I personally have noticed more great players tapping their heel on the ground, lifting their heel, especially on piano, especially on drums, especially anything where you're sitting down. I think it's just more natural to use the ball of your foot as the fulcrum, as opposed to trying to, if you don't have great mobility too, by the way, in your ankle, that can be kind of hard to control for sure. So that's just what works for me, George, and what I see. But if it works for you to stand and tap your toes, by all means, go for it. But I'm kind of trying to explain what works for me. So let's try our rhythm here. Remember, it's 4, 3, 4. So you're going to want to keep, right, that eighth note, quote unquote eighth note. It's really the quarter note, but we're really going to use and see how far we can get. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4. Not bad. You try it. Ooh, I was on. I was right on. Keep it going. Use your vocalization. Keep going. Last time. You got it. Last time. That's not bad, eh? That's good work, right? Let's do one more exercise while we're in the zone here. So we just did a very straight, like an eighth note based exercise. It's really quarter note based, right? Because we're like 1, 2, 3, 4. But let's break it down like we were doing this in a slower tempo at 60 and do triplets. Imagine you're in a 60s soul band. You have to do something like this as the pianist. Let's do straight triplets. So 2, 3, 4. Oh, so rushy. Oh. Better. Just giving it more space. Draggy. You got it. Keep it going. Keep these triplets going. Use your vocalization. Vocalize each one. Vocalize and keep your foot tapping with the click. Last time. You got it. How'd you do? Did you do okay? Did you learn a little bit right now? Take some time right now as we finish up this guided practice session. And if you have a pad of paper nearby, or maybe a practice journal, like I always do, just write down what you learned today. Just put it in your own words. what it is that sticks out as something that you would want to remember the next time that you have to play in time and that you want to have solid time, right? We don't want to have the ball thrown to us and we drop the ball because our time is terrible. This is an essential part of your practice. If you haven't spent much time working on this, try this. And this can be in any different combination that you like. I have people, Lucas just says here, learned I'm a rusher. Like that's okay that you're a rusher, Lucas. That's what we're learning here today. We're like literally exposing what it is we need to know so that we can adjust. But if you don't expose it in the practice room, you don't know what you don't know. You can't adjust. So yeah, that's that. Hey, check out my new bebop course, Bebop Enclosures for Beginners. Been super popular this week. $30 off today. Follow the link. It just takes the price right off. It's super cool. Enjoy that. Thanks everybody for the awesome feedback about it. I'll be back here on Friday and we'll be talking more about practice. We're going to do kind of an esoteric week here of like some pretty inside baseball kind of practice techniques, just like this. This was super fun. Thank you everybody for the great questions and the great feedback about our practice here today. You got to include this in your work at least a few times a week. Take the metronome, take yourself to task, be honest about it. Don't let it get you down. Just be like, this is where I'm going to learn what I need to work on. And it's that easy, man. And the next time that you get that ball thrown to you, you're going to catch it. You're going to throw it to the shortstop who's going to turn a double play. It's going to be great. I don't know, that analogy kind of fell apart. So thanks everybody. Thank you, Bruce. Thank you, Lucas. Some people are asking, Lucas is asking how I did that with the metronome. So the app I use is Pro Metronome, and we don't have a sponsorship or anything like that. But if you look, there's a section here and there's a little rhythm trainer, and you can just make it play 1 bar and mute 3 bars, and you could do whatever combination you want. You can randomize it, which is kind of cool. Like it'll like play maybe 4 bars and then be off for 2, and then 1 bar and then beat off for 3, and then 2 bars and be off for 2, and all that stuff. So it's just really a great tool, especially for this specific kind of practice. So yeah. Take that time, smooth out that gap between what you know and what you don't know. All right. And don't forget to practice vocalizing. It might not be something that you do on the gig, but it is just a biological rhythm that we all have. And I encourage you to go check out that Adam Neely video too, which is really, really enlightening about how our time is. I think it's called How to Be Good at Music, which is a really clickbaity title for a video, but it's Adam Neely. It's good stuff, All right, cool, y'all. Triple play. All right. Oh, Hubert's got a great suggestion. Metronomics on Android. Cool. Good stuff. Thanks, all. Great stuff today. Check out that new course if you haven't already. If you're not a member of Open Studio, come join us over there. Cool. Until Friday. See y'all. Bye.